Well, hello and welcome back to Fairhead. It's a beautiful May day. Well, not May Day, but a day in May. In fact, it's a day of the whole of May. The wheat's looking good. Looking really good. The oats have germinated. So we need to get our spraying kit ready. I want to get the weight off of this tractor. So what I'll do is I'll just point it forward into here. If I then lower the weight down, I can go and detach it. And then this tractor can be parked back over here. There we go. And I will need the fence. We need to put the weight on. And then we'll need to get the sprayer on the back. There we go. Lovely stuff. Let's get this weight attached. And lift it up. Then obviously we'll need to fill the sprayer with herbicide. I think, I don't know, maybe we should do fertilizer first and then herbicide. That might get rid of all the weeds on the tract as well. Alright. Let's get that lifted up. There we go. Looking good in the way of maintenance on this. Right, I think the attachers are on the left hand side, so we can pull forward to the IBCs down the side here. I'm not sure actually how much we've got left in the IBCs, to be honest. There they are. Yeah, I think we will probably start with fertilizer. Have a look at that. Right. Pick that up. Oh, crikey. We put that over here and attach it on there. Uh-oh. That's in the ground now. Well, that's fine. I don't want to go any further. I want to come out the ground. Out of the ground, please. Right. Come on. Right, I'll sort out this mess. And then we'll come back. Oh. They've become non-refillable barrels. How have they done that? Oh. Well, unfortunately, it seems that when I ejected these from the sprayer last time, they became non-refillable barrels, which means I can't use them with the hose, which is odd. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get what am I going to do? Right, right, I'm going to fill them the standard way, I think. If I can. Alright, I'm going to have to cheat a little bit. I'm going to have to pull these out here. Is that going to work? No, it's not going to work. Right, I will sort this mess out. Right then, so to fix the problem at the minute, I've just bought 2 new barrels. We need to get on really, so that is the fix for today. Here we go, and connect that up there. Lovely. Right, that's all connected, so we should be able to... how do we do this? Activate pump. Ah, there we are. It's starting to fill up now. Good. Doesn't take too long to pump the stuff into here, so that's good. And then we'll go and spread some fertilizer first. I'd like to figure out how to refill the containers afterwards, to be perfectly honest. It would be good to be able to pump it back into the container, but I don't know how to do that yet. We'll try and work it out afterwards. I've also got to check on the cows for their food. No doubt they would have... Yep, they've got a bit low. So we might have to look at doing another grass field. Okay, so that's good. That's done. We'll disconnect it from there as well. And I'll just put it down the side there to save us running it over. Good. Well, that's certainly a bit of excitement, isn't it? Okay, so we need to go round to our oat field. Hopefully our tram lines are good enough. I think they will be. We did okay, I suppose. I suppose. Yes, we did okay with it. Yes. Definitely need herbiciding though, but I think fertilizer first, and then if we herbicide second, hopefully the weeds will stay off the tracks as well. I have a feeling they grew back on the tracks because I drove over them again with the fertilizer on the other fields, and it just looks untidy. Honestly, in real life, I don't know what you'd do first. I don't know whether you'd do your fertilizer or your herbicide first, or you know, any of them. I don't know. I just don't know. Right then. Well, we've got a bit of a mess with the tram lines to start with. A little bit of wheel slip going on here. But that is what it is, unfortunately. Take it easy up onto the tracks here. Right. I think we could probably unfold this here. So it looks like from the map that the nitrogen value looks pretty good actually. That's about right. Good. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Not actually sure it's going to spray anything at all. Did we put in fertilizer at the same time as seeding? No, we didn't, did we? I wonder if it's because we cultivated the grass in. I just don't know. It obviously doesn't need it though, does it? Well, let's get everything taken out of here then. Maybe I should have checked on that before we got everything kitted up with the fertilizer. Because now we need everything kitted up with the herbicide. So much fun. But I guess it gives us a little bit of an opportunity to figure out how to refill the tanker with the fertilizer. Well, excellent. I wonder if there's a help menu on it, possibly. Well, I'll look into it and then I will show you. So I've been checking and I cannot find a way to load the fertilizer back into this particular IBC, unfortunately. Yeah, it just says not enough space to unload, and there is no tutorial that I can find that tells you how to do it either, so that's a bit annoying. Now, I did used to be able to connect, oddly, I used to be able to connect to that thing as well, but obviously I can't at the minute. I'm not really sure why. I mean, yeah, there are connections on here that would suggest that I could empty this thing. But there's no other connections at all that I can see where the hose would go to and I'd be able to empty the tank. It doesn't make a lot of sense, if I'm honest. So yeah. If anybody knows, please do tell me. Because it is going to bother me. So that's got 799 litres in it. We've got 1,200 litres. But I don't know how to get that to 1,200 back into this IBC. I really don't. I can't see anywhere I can reverse the pump. There's no option in the controls menu. Not at all. Which is really frustrating because I'm going to end up with a load of IBCs that I can't refill from because they're these ones. I don't really know what to do. It's really quite frustrating. Well, for now, I'm going to have to empty it so that we can put some herbicide in there. But I really don't want to because we're going to end up with more IBCs, aren't we? Yep, there we go. Another IBC, and it's a non-refillable one. So yeah, we are. That's a problem. It's a problem. Anyway, let's get herbicide out of here. Wonder if now it's empty I can connect to the other one as well. Nope, I can't. Just that one. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's pump some herbicide into here instead. And we'll go use a good chunk of the herbicide. If someone could tell me if they've figured out how to pump back into the rigs again. I have no idea if there's an additional pump or anything you have to get. Where's the hoses? Here's the hose. See, there's no sort of, what do you call it, combinations with it. that works with the manure hoses. But there's no other pump as part of it as far as I can see. I mean, let's have a look actually at the entire pack worth of stuff. Where is it? Come on, as the under M for manure system. There it is. Oh, well, apparently it's only got pipes in it. Hmm. Oh well. That is once again confusing. Right, let's put that over there for now. Anyway, we've got our herbicide, which is good. Our fertilizer is all over the place, which is not so good. But we have got to go and herbicide that field, and then that'll be that field completely looked after before we have to harvest it. No, it's May now, so I think the wheat's going to be ready extremely soon. Oats obviously are going to take a little longer. We'll have to get a harvester on a long-term lease, I think. If we can. And that will be good. We can use that for both jobs and then return it before the winter. Alright, come on, up we go. Round onto the track. And we can unfold. Right. We shall start off by doing a lap entirely around the outside. Which should be good. We're not going to get the bits right at the edge, because I appear to have misjudged the distance there of the track from the edge by quite a bit. That's a shame. But we're not going to be driving through the crop to try and kill these weeds, so that's just going to have to be what it is. I know we could drive through the crop, but we are trying to play it a little bit more realistically with these mods. Yeah, there's a whole... I should have measured it out, I think. Seeded down the edge first. Alright, well, we'll go all the way up around the outside, and then we'll go up the middle, and we'll see how well we've got it covered. It doesn't look like it'll be that well, but we'll try. Well, as you've seen, I've got plenty of weeds that I've missed there because I didn't get the tram lines quite right. So we'll have to try that again next year. Do a better job next year. Anyway, in terms of what we can do, I think that's probably about it. Get this folded up. We'll head over to get out the gate. All good. Right, what I'm going to do this time is leave the herbicide in, because I don't really want to... It's a pain to try and... If we could get it back into the same IBC, that'd be great, but I'm not sort of juggling with all the IBCs around the farm. It'll end up a right mess. Yeah, you can see loads of weeds around the edge still, but that's just it. That's what it is. I'm afraid that's what we've got. In that one, they're all in the tracks and everything, and that's as I re-drove over it. After we'd fertilized before. Alright, let's head into the corner here. Where this lives. Oh, I'm supposed to detach it as well. There we go. There we go. In fact, this can stay in here for now. I think the next job is going to be to do some more grass bales. But this time we'll be baling them. There are 2 fields, I think, that I want to do. Let's get the mower hooked up and then we'll go up and have a look. Well, I say grass, I mean hay this time. I want to do hay bales, don't I? Because I'd really like to start getting some total mixed ration into the cows. So we're going to make hay bales. We've got some TMR. Arguably not a lot, but we've got some. So we'll go cut a couple of grass fields, we'll ted them, turn them into hay. And then we'll row them up and bale them. With our new baler for the first time as well. Yes, that wheat is not as ready as the other wheat. I'm going to have to drive through that crop to get into that grass field, aren't I? Oh. What about the other field? Is this the one we did last time? Yeah, we've cut this. Have we cut this one? No, we haven't cut this one. Right, so this is a good field to do. But is there any other way into this field up the top here? I don't think there is. Could there be through our neighbour's field? No, there isn't. These are our neighbour's fields, so we can't use those. There we go. So we're going to have to drive through the crop to get to the grass, which is going to have to be done because we need the hay. Plus, I bet the gate opens out this way as well, so... It does, of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Fantastic. Alright, well we'll try and do it with destroying as little as possible, but... It's going to be difficult, especially when we bring the... have to bring the trailer in to get the bales. Oh god, that's going to be a nightmare. Ah, do you know what? Let's just use this area. Yes, we're going to destroy a lot. I've never actually considered how we get the combine in anyway. Ugh, that makes me feel horrible, but it's done now. It's done now. Right. Well, I'm going to get on with the cut then. We'll do this field and the other field. And, yeah. We'll make some hay bales. Well, there we go. So, that is all the grass cut in both fields. Now, to simulate the drying process, we're going to leave it until June before we head and row and bale. Make it more realistic. However, there's nothing work-wise we have to do this month apart from fill up the tractor with a bit of diesel exhaust fluid. Oh, look, there we go. Refuel vehicle. So, well, that's pretty annoying. I'm going to have to get some diesel exhaust fluid over to the tractor and get it filled up. Ah, what a pain. Right, let's pretend I've got a little container that I've filled with this. Pull it over to the tractor. And then in order to keep our EU6 emissions legislation happy, we've got to put some exhaust fluid in it. Ah, seems to be filling with diesel. Yes. I want it to fill with DEF as well. Right. Well then. Aha, there we go. So that should now be full of, yep, full of fuel and full of DEF. Right, let's get this tiny little container here put back over with the IBC of diesel exhaust fluid. There we go. That's there. So, this can now be parked up in the shed where the mower goes. I'm surprised it suddenly wouldn't let us go anywhere after running out of diesel exhaust fluid. Usually you get a warning that the engine will not restart next time you stop it. There's no diesel exhaust fluid in it, which is reasonable, I think, because you can get to wherever your diesel exhaust fluid is. But just stop the engine like that is a little bit harsh, I think. Oh dear. Right, I also need to get rid of that bale grab at some point, and we need to move on to a different bale grab. I assume the best time to do that will be when we've made the bales. Then we'll pop down to the store and do that. Do I still have the Massey Ferguson, or did we sell it? I put it... Oh, I think I put it... It's round here, isn't it, with the mixer on it? I do still have it. So I can use that to move things around anyway. Smaller tractor. Nicer. Anyway, that'll be it for today. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll join again tomorrow when I will be tedding, rowing and baling. But possibly even thinking about harvesting. It depends on this field up here and how it is doing. Right. See you soon. Bye for now.